Doublet is part of a series of work called Public Places, and they focus on narratives. All the works in that series focus on narratives of violence in relation to femininity in the landscape. This particular image depicts the site, or the approximate site, where Pauline Parker and Juliet Hulme killed Honora Parker in a really brutal act. This work, Doublet, exposes an event that took place that isn't visible, isn't tangible in the site. I guess you get strata or layers of history and narrative in the landscape, which might be revealed at different times, but then might be displaced at different times. The device of absence in the work is really important. The way that I've used absence is an attempt to activate a certain kind of looking, a different kind of looking that isn't based on a depiction of an event. And I think that comes from my background as a press photographer. David Campany talks about it, that we're no longer obsessed with the decisive moment, a la Cartier-Bresson, that we're more interested in the after moment. The doubling operates on a number of levels. It developed really significantly in this series of work around the idea of trying to represent, in the form of the work, a pathology or a sense of pathology or violence. I decided to reverse one of the images. So there'd be one image which is printed the correct way round and one image which is printed in reversed or mirror imaged. So I guess much contemporary photography is really interested in the viewer and the way that they have a role in constructing the meaning in the work. And I guess that reflects a general shift in culture from, the idea of the author as genius and the one who kind of knows the truth of the artwork to this idea that's not the case, that the viewer has a very significant role in constructing the meaning of the work. All my work uses emptiness or absence as a device to kind of foreground that. So immediately there's the question, okay, what else is going on here? I know I'm missing something. And so then someone can refer to the title of the work, and either they'll know the film Heavenly Creatures, as is the case with this work, or they might know something of the site, or they might not, and they might go on a journey of discovery with that, or they might just read that as a landscape. So I don't put the urban myth in the image, but I allude to it through that absence.